center, like a person who has traveled to Uganda,
like what we on what exactly you're saying. I think we got off topic at some point. What exactly you're saying is there are places in Uganda that don't have electricity.
Many.
And you're saying I can come up and what? Most of on
we
basic,
make it light.
On basic things like they need, like a factory, a hospital, a school, like places that really need this electricity.
Yes.
If somebody needs it on a personal level, like where we are, it's okay.
It's also okay.
But mainly, your cry out to whoever is going to see this video is instead of olabanga balambu atambula nagenda ku country natuukayo nga eddwaliro terina masanyalaze ate bayina ebyuma x-ray ebikebera omutima or a school terina masanyalaze bwekyogamba mbu you can go to a school and we give you what?
You go for the school notegeera bano bajja kukozesa amasanyalaze bwe gati padde then nobakolera turbine eyo erunning padde
kyeri kyenadde mbuuza wogiteekawo do you have to come back like the way you service a car do you come back and
if at all you have the best N52 motor you might never need to maintain.
This is in Uganda and it's doable.
It's already doable, it's here.
Wow.
It's
if somebody had apartments, say units 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, say 9. So those are masanyalaze depending on particular apartments mtajja kuba ne washing machine, fridge, microwave, etc etc. Osobola giwayalinga yona
yonna ogiwayalinga oyinza ogiteeka ku 3 phase as long as a charge mu mita esobola okulaba 380 eza volts abantu bonna bafuna amasanyalaze naye go tegabaako simanya mitandi ate gaweddeko nedda as long as a free wheeler is in motion.
So basically omuntu wakwata naku if somebody gave you a hospital to give electricity fully ekyo kiba kiri done for life.
It's done for life.
No simanyi gagenze no simanyi
we can call it as a off-grid. We can call it an off-grid setup. Kakati bwogenda mu America servers zaabwe zino eza Amazon ezo data centers zinywa nnyo amasanyalaze kakati gano amagezi gye gava eri naffe ne tusobola okugafuna. That's widely available, it's no longer a problem.
How does somebody get you in such a scenario? Because we can give this to somebody in government, say balang, but if somebody wants individually, like ngobe tugambi wano nagamba omanyi njagala gabeeko forever oba omuntu alina their shop tayagala gabeeko because they work 24 hours, how does somebody get you?
No, the numbers will be displayed, everything can be made, but as I had told you, the environment of working in, and you know sometimes when you're doing, you have to be wise enough.
Let's put it this, because I think that's why we do this podcast nowadays. Apparently, apparently the reason most of he's got here is because people in the electricity business may come after him because so we just here to inform that this is possible. It's in Uganda.
That's possible.
It can help with electricity. Tukataze kujjawo company taze kutwala kyanja yonna giwayaling temuchima bambi, but it's possible for most of people, individuals, as in people have houses, individuals, businesses, turbine nga omuntu ne bwaba ne like clinic
like it's a turbine which runs permanent. You don't need solar panels, you don't need your car, you don't need this other gasoline, diesel, petrol. as long as you have the perfect motors, that's where electricity comes from.
Still the same. How do they get you? They call me. They call me once.
No, they call Katamba when it comes to individuals, but the knowledge is there and he knows where we can
The
get
best
it.
thing is that
And
we
it's
put the
there.
knowledge. Yeah.
No, the knowledge is there. The knowledge is there, and people need to know that the knowledge is there.
Mm.
You know, there's when you start blaming government hasn't done this for us, but there are some things we are supposed to hold government. Because the other side, we were born with 0 years in Uganda.
Yeah.
Later on, as years accumulate, 20 years have passed, you're still under one profession. 30 years have passed, you're 45-year-old man, they say, give us a solution, we don't have a solution. Things are there, startups are there, and these solutions are also there. Since electricity is the main thing, we should have at least a concern about it. But now we are going to also distribute it in other places which are not yet developed, so that they also develop.
So basically, we're here to tell you, I want to explain it in Uganda. Omwami ono kyagezaako kugamba baafunye ebyuma ebisobola okuwa amasanyalaze nga totaddeyo pano za sola nga totaddeyo biki naye nga gabaako for life. Bo bakiwayalinga ne kigakolera awo zayita turbines, waleeta turbines.
Turbine eri gy'olabye
eri ennene
ate eno free wheeler. There is what we call a free wheeler completes what we call the physics. But the main components are you have to know that at least you have packed your copper wires and they won't cause any sensitivity. So basically, provided you have a very nice copper wire inside the dynamo of 52, you can get electricity.
ebyo byonna byonnyonnyola gwabireeta kubanga simanyi oba ffe tunabitegera dynamo copper ebyo nojja nabyo webirwa ne Uganda bakubanga aganye kati bakusangewa
okunsanga Katamba buli kimu akimanyi, kozi ne Katamba yennyini ali wano yeebuzaabuza amasanyalaze naye agamanyi. Kozi waliwo ekintu ky'okugamba obadde tokimanyiiko naye kasita any grown man, provided you have got the information, you can't pretend to be as if you're 0 year that you don't know anything. So noono omwami promoting naye buli kimu akimanyi kikoleka. Because we baba bakikola mu 1952 Owen Falls Dam. Now we are 2026. Everything is possible by now, but just because we have to start expanding our brains.
We have to be open-minded. That's one thing that we always forget.
And
think
also
think out of the box.
Think out of the box. Also be a well-wisher. If at all, Kats kakati ayina bino ebintu by'antaddeko bino bye mulabako sibirabangako sibimanyi, but I think I will need another 40 minutes to ever learn.
Tombumira ku seti ya njabijja
naye ebisigadde Kats
like on a serious note, yeah. Okay, to me when you got the idea when you called me and you're explaining to me, like I'm lucky I've almost struggled in that country because of an artist, yeah, like every corner. No 2K1 tunga generator yoka emu yeri ku kyalo ate eri ku bale ng'ekyalo kyonna kiri dark ate nga tuli Uganda no naye nga ye music yatuukayo ne knowledge bwet ne sources bwezite zikolanga ki. It builds my understanding. Now you get
your ideology. Mu Uganda tetweyagaliza. Mu Uganda tulina kye bayita effutwa. Kati gana amagezi.
It's high time tujjewo ebintu kasabanga ekintu kiyamba.
Kikono, bakiyita kikono. Kati bwenfiira mu nsi muno ne banteeka mu ssanduuku. Kiba tekimaking a sense to go with such a brain. Yet if at all we can get like just roughly 1 million boys okubalaga zino startups nyingi nnyo abaana bwe bayinza okufuna independence nga bo
kyali badde kyetagamu I think even status kugenda n'okinyonyola muzeeyi tugende wa Mr. Kabanda Uncle Mohozi.
No, okay, people who have vision.
I'm gonna send your proposal to Balama.
People who have a vision on how to help, like ogenda nogamba
okuyamba ensi
nogamba kino tekiriyo ate era amayumba bagaseera ate kakati nyinza mbagamba waliwo n'amayumba aga $45 per square meter okuzimba ebyo byonna practically all engineering n'ebintu ebirala. Of course also we also have to deepen in research after education.
Let's leave the electricity part a bit kubanga nganya abavubuka nange kubanga bali good bwe twali tukula batugambanga bw'oba tolina million 10 tosobola kutandika kuzimba bw'oba tolina million 2 totawaana na kuzimba. In this era nzimbyeko ate nga nzimba mu bitundu wenfunye ya 5 n'entekalo wenfunye ya kakade n'entekalo, but now I see what I've built and I'm like wow, zitumaze zino sente zizikwatangako wamu. Advise omulenzi aliyo nga alina ka plot ke naye bamugamba musoko buweze 10 ekyawamu. How best can a young person build a simple house, a 2-bedroom sitting room?
I'll give you can we go to another topic other than electricity?
Yeah, we've got
housing.
Yeah, this is housing.
Now there is also another topic of finance.
We shall talk about that later.
Kakati mu housing waliwo ennyumba ng'oyinza ogibeeramu for about 8 years, which is enough, because jjukira wanne ennyumba zetuzimba zigenda okuwera emyaka 5 nga yenna sementi bwe twakozesa okuva wansi yenna crackings, ennyumba erina darkness.
Kati weyo startup ye yenju. Let me see if this camera is on. Continue.
The best thing when it comes to housing, we can always use green housing, which is much cheaper than using the other traditional.
What's green housing?
Green housing era nabyo tugenda biteeka mu startup empya okureducinga ebintu ebibadde very expensive obiteeka wansi ddala.
Beautiful.
So that omuntu owa wansi aba asobola okumanya nti nno ku mutwalo gumu mu 20,000 ogwa $, which might be like 40 million, I can get a 4-bedroom house. This is not a myth.
Let's go slowly. The problem omanyi bingi kati bwabimanyiro byogero bireka nebidduka buddusi. You're saying mutwalo gumu mwemeka?
Mutwalo gumu mu 20,000 kukuwa
that is like 37, probably 45 million.
Yeah.
Ye mazide empezi bali okuvuga kati.
Anyway, more than Subaru Vikiati since years even was reducing, and so basically even cars are more expensive than the house you can stay in.
Explain to me million katingena kwa around figure million 45 ezimbe enjo tandikira ku musingi paka wojimala at 45 million.
At 45 million? At 45 million, there are companies which are willing to come and partner with Ugandans. Abayine mitima emirungi. That one I can do. I can arrange that factory to be here. Nga zo kyezikola mu kifo ky'okukozesa sementi ne bulooka bo bakola ekisenge kimu.
What do you mean?
Like
ebisinge byebweru byokonako nga biringa wuda
waliwo ebyebweru ebyadda ne buno obuyumba bw'emakerero obwo ebibaawo obwa black ba staff quarters bwe basula obumanyi obwo bo buveeko obulabika bubi
tobumanye okyali mu Uganda
abulabika bubi
gemazima
ati tuteka okukkiriza amazima so tunaakyusa tutegere nti no wali babadde batukuba ssente simaya 15,000 per square meter. I'll give you I'm going to give you all these documents with proof for your research. Because sometimes when you know what is unknown, you can even come up with a better solution.
So you're saying that people who you can bring here to partner to start building people houses?
They can do a square meter
Are they
at
here
45.
or they have to travel and come here?
No, they're here. Everything I'm talking about is here.
They can do you get a more $45
per square meter.
Alina comfort square meter eri konfuling nga bono gamba 5 ku 10. Ezo ana mutano zizimba kuki kwa 10 kwa 5
kakati ana mutane ba square meter is a very small like kamanga square meter. So basically
not millions angana mu 5 zimba ku land yenkana ki
$45 emitwalo nga 15 kati kiringawo n'agamba bwe tuba to carrying out valuation you need to learn you are saying a little bit professional stuff. Should I speak?
I'm listening.
Kakati 45 we tuba tubalirira ennyumba gaba valuwa oyagala akasente mu KCB oyina bwa apartment bwo buno bateeka okufuna square meter nyingi okuwa sente ennyumba yo. Kakati wano mu Uganda tubadde ku 1,500 kuba square meter. We'll give cuts some documents here where the research has been taking place, because things have been researched why houses are expensive in Uganda. But that secret has been only left between the engineer or the civil person and the architect.
Ali ku ground agenda
kikola okufutyanka emiwendo. Ate ng'olumu emiwendo oyinza ogitegeera ku factory. Kati square meter $45 eza $, giringa emitwalo 15. Something like that roughly. Kati wali ffe tubadde tubawa ku $3,800,000. Now this is playing without even making a profit. But at least you can make a profit but not cheating someone.
Ezonga ngandi kuzigula buguzi you're making me lost. I don't know people are watching our so lost. Square meters ongamba ne million 3 ngango. What's ngokola check exactly?
Square meter bwe buntu bwe bakwata mu valuation bategeera wano wompadde waliwo 9 square meter engattawo.
No value
neteekawo omuwendo. Kakati bali square meter eya 9 square meter bo babadde bateekawo omuwendo gwa $1,500.
Gogamba osobola okuteekawo $45 okuzimba oya.
$45.
That's still doable in Uganda.
No, it's very doable in Uganda. The other person who owns the factory, which wants to come and partner with anyone, whatever project they give, for them they would make a wall instead of using bricks and sand. For them they will make a full wall.
Are these materials going to be imported or they're also available here?
No, material, they squeeze. You know, raw materials are ever what's surrounding us. Kakati factory wejjeno raw material bajja kuba bamukolera wano. Naye nga bakwata ekisenge ne bakikolera mu gundi. Bo ekisenge bakireeta kiwedde.
Ne babi compacting into a house.
Ekisenge bakireeta kiwedde naye sibye ebiri ebizitowa ebyazimba Zirubiri, Kyambogo College in the 57 ebisenge bino ate byo biri era obiraba biri green.
Obadde so basically bo bakuwa ebisenge ne bajja ne babiteeka ku ttaka into a house. $1,400,000.
Ebisigadde ogenda biraba mu video ogenda bisummarizing nga
just manager yakufuna summary ya muntu asobola alina sente ze ng'ate esaazi nayagala gulamu Benz kyokka alina akataka ekyanja tannakateekako
we have to start advising young men real things to advise them. Reality check because tewakyali muto ate naffe we tuba nga ffe abaliwo tuba tuteeka okulungamya abaana on how to use money in a wise way.
I'm super excited about the electricity thing. Simanyi abanakifuna bakitegedde naye nga kiyinza okuyamba ebintu bingi e Uganda.
Ati amasannyalaze we gataba mu nsi mulimu ensi ze mugendamu ne mugamba ate lwaki eno ensi tewali factory. Ngenda kuwa case study ya Burundi because everyone who wants to challenge you can try to Google about Burundi. Imagine a full country having only 32 megavolts.
The entire country.
That means bajja kulightinga bulightinzi bakozesa obuntu obuli naye kati ebintu bino ebyokuleeta steel factories kiba tekisoboka. Naye ekyo kiyinza okubaawo omuntu yenna bw'aba asobola okufuna enkyuka n'okozesa ne startup because naku zino tubadde twesiganye nnyo ku bino ebintu by'emabega ate tulinda ate tekinologi naye tekinologi bwali ne Katamba ambuuza bino ebintu abimanyi ne byennyini kenyini abimanyi bisoboka nayagala kakasa mmwe nti no kisoboka ne for us ffe tuvuddeyo okusobola okuyamba abaana bana graduating because also being in Makerere is a very good thing but after 15 years of your degree ogenda okulaba nekyobadde okola okyesibako tokyakyagala kakati ffe tuvuddeyo in other words okukyusa ebintu bye tuyize over the years of experience working with people interacting with so many things working also with bright minds then n'ogamba kino nakyo kisaana okujja ewaka kozi kisoboka kozi ka Uganda already system gundi education system already teyina bituli eryoke naye lwakubanga abaana tuteeka obbalaga ew'okuteeka emphasis you can have a degree
specialization
you can have a degree but you can have specialization in another 5 disciplines. It's very possible. Because you're saying that you have the highest IQ, but when they start calling you for simple solutions of what we are talking about, then you say, obakikolebwa kitya? N'omuntu gw'oyogera naye oyinza omutiisa. So that's why at least we are here to try to, we want to train so many youth on doing the right things. And various startups are there, and various knowledge is there. So change your cuts.
So lero tukomao for viewership abana Uganda tebalaba nnyo bintu biwanvu. Next time we're coming, I want you to talk finances. Next time when you come out, I want you to talk finances, yeah? How to manage finances, how to no, stop a little bit, because we've been saying bye. It will be the next time when we meet, yeah?
It's okay. Thank you. Anytime.
Your voice should have been on radio. His voice is like loud, it's scaring. See you, man. MC Cat Stocks. Three answers again. What's the name of the place?
Chezana Sports Club.
Chezana Sports Club. Chanjawano, Sauna, Steam, Kulika Kasawe, Simple Bar. Is the restaurant open?
Not yet.
But it's also open, eh? Yeah, and a few apartments also coming next. Just one Chanjawano, Kachila, Nadala Babiba, Navasambo Mupira. See you when we see us, yeah? Sanyazi gatuwedde ko twagala genda kukola gali.
What I've been doing
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
What's going on?
Everything is good.
How is life treating you? Is God good?
God has been good to us.
Good to see you, man. You know, I think you're going to sit here. One thing I forgot to let you pass, but don't worry, it's a freestyle podcast.
No.
Yeah, just a little intro of yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Let's get to know you, yeah?
I'm Waswa,
Mm.
also an Audax.
Mm.
Graduated in 2008.
Mm.
I did geometrics.
What's geometrics?
Geometrics is land surveying.
Mm.
I've been in the active practice 2013 when I opened Architect Survey Systems.
Mm.
We managed to do all surveys in Uganda till you can't survey anymore, and you have to think about other things like startups. Obviously, youth in Israel. Israel would be a very nice case study for us to learn from. Because a few Ugandans who might be doing well.
What do you really think we can learn from Israel? Why?
Israel has so many startups.
What are startups?
Startups is something where you have to add value to the community rather than opposing.
Mm-hmm.
If at all, I will give you an example. If at all you found that the buildings in Uganda are good, but you have started somewhere where the buildings are good at a value of 1,500 per square meters. Of course, I'll give the other brief and the research according to what I've seen in Uganda. If at all we do a square meter at $800,
Speak into this mic to get everything you said.
if at all I'm to construct at 1,500 in Uganda per square meter, and NSSF comes, it says no, we have other houses at $800 per square meter. It doesn't make any sense. It's still very expensive. Yet on other startups, when you see, you can construct a wall where you eliminate bricks and you make what we call a PVC wall, which is extended up to 50 years.
To be honest, I'm totally absolutely lost. I think let's go back to what we are going to talk about. I don't know what we're talking about. Okay. Initially, when you called me, the idea was like beautiful. First of all, start by explaining to us in less than 10-15 minutes how electricity is made in your direction, in your sense of work.
For the startup in electricity, which we can borrow, of course, the knowledge comes from Israel because everything has been researched about. Electricity is made by a 52 dynamo motor. Then inside there are what we call embedded copper wires. Those are the things which make electricity.
So you are telling me the amasanyalaze tegetaga the normal dams. You also work for amasanyalaze like a guru watatuka masanyalaze nogena nogateka yo. Chinyonyolo muntu, how does this work? How can you bring it to life?
The essence of electricity is always about the copper wires and the N52 dynamo. That's what makes electricity.
Do we have those here in Uganda?
They are available in Uganda.
Okay.
It's what makes electricity. Some of the old tradition, before the startups came up, the modern startups came up, we have been relying that we have to have a water source.
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought.
That's
like,
what we know.
Yeah.
Then another thing, we had to have wind, like ocean waves. But later on, we can always use what we call a wheel flyer.
What is a wheel flyer?
A wheel flyer is what can compensate for the wind.
I will ask again, is that available in Uganda?
Everything I'm talking about is available in Uganda, but just because they have not told you people how to assemble.
Okay. Give a case scenario. I think I was is it Koboko? There's a district whereby Oitamu, I think Game Park. But you not tell masanyalaze even we talk is Pakwache. When we sure they were using a generator, so it kept disturbing us. If you are given to provide electricity to say that place, in how many days? With Gatika, in how many days? I'm looking at like a sub county or LC1 Baba leading at it. It's called what?
Parish.
Yeah, parish. They were poor parish. They wanted to be lit up. Chitwala, how long and how expensive, and like how much?
Okay. Now I'll give you an example. For a normal house to light up a normal house would take like $800 for a normal alternator, which has embedded copper wires and a N52.
Oyogeranya oluzungu, what's $800 in Uganda?
Dola ziringa miliyoni emu emitwalo 8.
You're serious? To light up a house, nga a normal makaga, say 4-bedroom house, owetaaga miliyoni emu meka?
Miliyoni emu emitwalo 8. That's the alternative of that.
nga for life sigenda kudda mugula amasannyalaze ku
Yeah, there you're making what we call a normal turbine.
oluzungu lungi explain what's a normal turbine.
Turbine mu luzungu oluli normal baba bategeeza amasannyalaze we gava in the natural way.
So enjuba oba osibye ekya 1.8 for life mbali n'amasannyalaze.
oba olina amasannyalaze.
Can we do this practically? Ate site tenaggwa wanaali kututenda tukola practically. So in brief, bw'oba olina kuwayalinga kyalo, what would it take?
You before you start this electrical work, you have to go to a place and find the number of residents there. If at all it's a hospital, and you know they have what we call MR machines which take a lot of electricity, you will understand the exact dynamo and the magnetic copper wires you will need for that specific project.
You're looking at giving electricity to, say, like a hostel, say like a mall, say like a house. You're not looking at giving a hostel nga kyalo.
No, you can, because if at all I evaluate and I know CATS is using 5 kilowatts a week. Then another person uses 150. That's why I'm saying there is a feasibility study which is supposed to take place.
Your visibility study ogikolocha. Say we here. Manager, I forget the name of this place. Chazana Sports Club. They have sauna. They have kasawe. They have a mini bar for birthday parties. My daughter at Barclay Sports there. So they became a bit of my friends. Bwagamba mbu eri kyanja, just in case kyanja wansi ng'okkirira ku mbuzi, bwe bagamba mbu look at this, like okola rough study to wire this entire place, roughly how much will I need? Just manya kuliko fridge, kuliko sauna, kuliko steam, security lights, fridge, just like a rough estimate. I've
already seen that's already 10 kilowatts needed to run this place. If at all we put it on a 380 volt, the free wheeler can be able to produce what we call continuous generation of electricity.
That's like
10 kilowatt.
That's like how much?
That would be, because we say 1.8, that would be 5 million. So 10 kilowatt permanent.
What is my security that I will have electricity for the rest of my life? Don't I have to? Don't you have to come back over every year or every month or be terrace?
When Owen Falls Dam opened in 1952, very less maintenance has been done since it's a turbine. Because that's what we do, is to do a turbine.
The problem, this man can't get more light. Oluzungu likozesa lungi. Let's put it in a layman's language. Owen Falls Dam bweyagula yakola bweti ne.
Owen Falls Dam bweyagula kye baakola wansi awo baalekawo kye bayita copper wires nga ziri connected ku dynamo eya N52. Kakati aga amasannyalaze bwe bamala okugakola kye bakugamba bwe tuba twagala ekyalo tuyinza okibalirira, bwe tumala okibalirira ne tutegeera gana ama database wali, because buli omu amasannyalaze gakozesa aba agamanyi, so it's very easy to track what
I'm saying nga bakuwadde ekyalo totally dark, bakuwadde kyanja yonna eri dark, tebalina waya z'amasannyalaze tegatuukayo. Obo, are you going to go on every house omanye mbu enekozesa mama obo oligazimba ddi awo?
No, the feasibility study, good enough. Now we are talking about Uganda. Whatever record of each and every area abantu amasannyalaze ge bakozesa Uganda, at least ebyo biri documented in a database yonna tubiyina.
Ngamba gye gatali badocumenting nga tegaliyo.
Badocumenting nga n'otegeera wano webaba nga tewali era tuba tuteeka okutegeera ekigenda ogendayo. ne wegamba ng'ogenda kuteekayo ekkolerero ly'amasannyalaze era kiba kisobokera.
Let's look at a factory. Can you go as big as okuteeka ku factory amasanyalaze?
Everything can be done, but just because right now, because of modernity zizze, waliwo n'amagezi abavubuka ge tusobola obbawanga bo okulaba nti no bino ebintu bisoboka okukolebwa, tebiyinza kukolebwa n'abachina bokka. Amagezi go weegali.
The selling point in the gender here is muntu ng'azimbye enju ye nojja n'omuterako amasanyalaze, oba omuntu alina ekizimbe kye.
Those guys goes backfire. It goes backfire.
What do you mean?
We are off.
We still on.
But if we first pause a bit, I explain.
We'll be back. What causes backfire? Wait, just